Right, stop that wobbling. Now, have you got your teeth in? No, you haven't, because they're down the toilet. Right, so, ready?
There you go.
Welcome to Old Boy TV. I am Happy, and I hope you're happy too. And this is...
Larry.
My name's Happy.
I'm Larry.
And together we are... Happy as Larry. Yeah, and before, let's get straight... By the way, hang around on this one, because there's quite a big revelation about this old fella at the end. Old Boy TV with the oldest old boy of all old boys right here. Don't forget, subscribe to keep Larry alive. We need 1,000 subscribers, Dad. We've got about 150. Can you actually plead with people? It takes 1 second to click that. It costs them nothing. No inconvenience at all.
Well,
go on then, convince them.
Convince them.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yeah. Like. And
share if you care. Share if you care, right? Again, at 88, it could be minutes, right? Just it could be minutes. It could be any time, right? So we want to get bigger and better so that we can do bigger and better things and get out of our tiny little shed here that we have here for Adam. So let's get back to the plot. Last time, because there's a bit of a gap. We've had a week's gap, which is a bit of a bummer because I want to keep this thread of the show going.
Yeah.
But we ended with me meeting you and you pulling out your phone and putting Ricky and Michael, my two brothers, up. But I've got a lot more siblings, haven't I? So explain the amount of kids you have, and there's a couple that have very sadly not with us any longer, and where those kids came from.
Well, I had a son, Kenneth, who was murdered.
Was he the oldest, Kenneth?
He was the only boy.
Right.
At the time.
He was
murdered by an Irish traveller here in London.
So that would be like gypsy for those that don't really understand, yeah?
And convinced the authorities that he had no family over here and he was allowed to serve his time in Ireland, which was a load of bullshit. He had a full family in North London.
Right. So, and did he get a lenient sentence in Ireland?
We don't know. He probably walked in the streets 2 or 3 years after he went to Ireland.
And listen, obviously that this sort of stuff's painful because it's the wrong way round. You're meant to die before your kids. It shouldn't be burying your kids. It's the other way round. But even though it is painful, do you remember how you found out? This is obviously previous to mobile phones and the level of communication that we have now. And what did the guy do? Why did he kill him?
Don't really know. Never gave him a reason. He was can't remember actually. He had no excuse.
Was it stabbing? Was it?
Right.
How did he kill him?
Smashed his head in with a concrete block.
Whoa! Oh! Was there alcohol involved?
I presume so.
Yeah. So that must have knocked you for six, and the whole family.
It did. I was separated from the wife at the time. I was with Michael's mum.
Which, by the way, we will get to all of this because there's quite a few baby mamas, and he's not even from the Caribbean. Just want to make that point clear. Go on, carry on, then. Sorry.
And I don't know. I was playing a game of darts. That's right, in a pub in Kilburn. And Tina walked in and said, a body's been found in Finsbury Park. And I think it might be 10. And
wow. And then it all begins.
It came as a complete shock. Yeah. Nothing we could do about it.
No, I know. But then, because our lovely viewer is trying to piece everything together. How many kids have you got, or did you have? Because there are sadly 3 past, as I said. Kenneth being one. And how many are there in total? Because I'm the last. Even though I'm not the youngest, I'm the last one to appear.
Yeah, well, there was Carol. I mean, the girls were.
So in
Carol,
order of age, we've got, was Carol the eldest, or
eldest, yeah,
Carol's the eldest, so she was first, and then Ken.
and then Ken,
Okay, yeah, and then
Laura,
Laura. Then it's got to be Jenny, because I only know this because
then Jeanette.
Jenny was she was cooking inside your wife while I was cooking inside my mum, all at the same time. At the same time. Um, right, so yeah, so we've got, so then Jenny, who sadly, I mean, I did actually get to meet her. We'll cover that bit of the story later, but yeah, I actually, Jenny, we lost, when relatively recently. So then Jenny, was it Jenny older than Tina then?
Yeah.
So Jenny, Tina, then
Sharon.
Sharon. Well, that's all the kids from Chris, who was your wife, yeah. And then, right, forgetting about me, because again, our viewer, listener, whoever, you, right, check this out. So then there are three, in fact, four, if I include myself, but there are three other kids. Who are they?
There's Laura,
Donna.
Donna, and came first, then Ricky.
So just to make this point clear to you, right? So I've not met Donna, and maybe won't do for various reasons. We'll talk about that as we get closer to that bit of the story. Ricky, my brother, my two brothers, we are all, considering we've only known each other 2 years, we're exceptionally tight, and I deeply love both of them with all of my heart. But Donna is not from the marital family,
No.
correct? So that was a play away. Did you mean for Donna to happen, or was it an accidental pregnancy like myself?
I suppose Donna.
You're just kicking the camera.
Yeah.
He's kicking the camera, but it does mean these legs are working. That means his legs aren't dead. No dead leg. Keep Larry alive. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Go on, Dad. Sorry.
Yes, Donna was, I presume, not planned.
You presume.
I presume it wasn't planned. But then having had the kid, she said she'd love another child.
This is a mistress, right? Basically, yeah. So this is the mistress. And by the way, I just want to make this point clear, because I know it does happen. You're not completely unique, right? Although, as it gets further, it gets a bit more, because there are many stories of people that have two families on the go without anyone knowing. But you then had like two families. It's like another kid, so that's a decision. That's a choice to have the second kid.
I made a choice. Yeah, she wanted a second child, and I thought, well, you might as well have it with me as to have two different fathers.
That's your logic. Yeah. You don't want the other one coming up with different blood. That's just genius. Right, but then so that's I'll refer to this orbital family, right? So that's one, not wife, with two kids, and then
all the time I was with Lynn, and Ricky and Donna were growing up. I put them in the proper chronicle order. Donna and Ricky were growing up. I decided I would have another relationship, simply because my wife had rebelled after all this time and had an affair with my best friend, and I couldn't stand that. So I had a
even though you'd been, for want of a better term, and we'll just cut into the chase, it wasn't. And I feel that I would be correct in saying yes, you had the other family, and there's the new one that's just about to appear. But I'm guessing sticking out as many people as you could along the way.
Then,
no,
yes, I suppose so. Yeah,
Larry the Legend, Larry the Legend. What's his name? Who's that bloke? Who's
my affair with Donna's was Ricky's mum.
with Michael's mum. Mikey's mum.
Lasted 10 years.
How old are you when that started, Dad?
How old was I?
Yeah. When you met Mikey's mum? Only I know this because you have told me this story, right? And this is a bit that I actually do know. But I'm suggesting you were 50.
Yeah, around the 50.
Right.
Well, I celebrated my 50th. Tina actually put on a stripper for me. And copper.
Now, see, by the way, ladies, right? I mean, this is a partner of Dad's who's putting on a copper stripper,
Copper
a
stripper
copper stripper.
in the pub. And got my best friend, who was a DJ, to do the gig for me. So I didn't have to play. Turned up in the pub and he was on stage all geared up.
And you were expecting to play.
I was expecting to play. And
this is your 50th.
And then Lynn found out through a friend and was shocked to find out the relationship had been going for 10 years.
Right, so now am I right in saying that the marital family, Chris, right?
Yeah.
Did she know about all of this stuff?
Well, she knew about Lynn.
And the kids.
And the kids. And then
now, was that finding out, or how did that work?
I told her.
You told her. Well,
Yeah.
how did it work? Because again, just for, I mean, I'm not suggesting this is a good way to live with friends and family and people. However, people that are in this state, they get themselves into this pickle, right? The actual being found out is the worst part of it, right? And that's the big fear of what will happen to your life. So why did you do that? Why did you tell Chris about Ricky and Donna?
Well, I suppose there's no point in denying it.
And it stops the well. Most people would. Most people would totally deny it.
No, I was going to look after the kids, and all the time I was with Chris, I took them out for their birthdays, Lynn included. Even though I was back with Chris at the time,
right?
I'd say, well, it's so and so's birthday, so I'm off and I'll take them out for a meal. And yeah.
No, you two also, but you did tell me that you also did it so that you couldn't be blackmailed. Now that is quite smart because the non-marital mother or mothers, as it became, can't say, if you don't do this, I'm going to tell your wife, because you've already told your wife. Yeah. Now that's. I'm not suggesting this is a good life, but if you are in a tricky situation like my dad, right, and you're a little bit younger than him, although it doesn't seem to make any difference at any age, I've got to be honest. Fess up, tell the truth, and even if it all goes wrong, even if they don't accept you, your partner doesn't accept it, at least you're not walking around carrying a lie as well. That's right, the other thing.
And you can almost move back to the origin, to the other family.
So what? You've got all your bases covered, you mean?
Planning for the inevitable.
Well, right. So now, right. So it was just pre-50, so probably like 49 that you met Tina, which is Mikey's mum.
Yeah.
And so you've already got, by this case, you've got 7 kids. Yeah, with Chris. Yeah, well, to be sick with, Kenneth would have been gone by then, when he, or maybe no, because you said you'd already split up with Chris by the time when he died. Yeah,
I split up several times and went back.
I mean, you're just outrageous, aren't you? Yeah. So what? Did you left and then came back, or she kicked you out and came back?
Well, I always kept in touch with her, and
we can't knock. She got a load of kids.
Yeah. And I was a bit unhappy, I suppose, in the relationship when it got a bit too hard to handle. And then I have to tell you, this, when I was with Tina, she had got into decorating. She had a beautiful job of her own flat. And then
painting and decorating, interior design sort of thing.
And Lynn wanted her flat done, so I recommended Tina.
Oh.
And Tina spent a whole, I don't know how long it takes to talk about putting the cat among the pigeons.
Did she know? Did Ricky and Donna's mum? Sorry, I can't forgetting her name.
Lynn.
Lynn. So did Lynn know that Tina was
Existed,
you were that you were knobbing her?
Did she know?
What did she know that you were having a fling with Tina when she was doing your house, or when she was doing painting and decorating the house?
Well, they got talking, and Lynn.
I mean, did you not see that coming?
I did. I knew. I took a chance.
Yeah, you did, and it came, but it unwound. And how did that go?
Tina turned a bit funny. Still carried on singing.
And turned a bit funny. You mean had the right ump and the
Had the
arsehole?
ump, yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's fair enough in one breath, I would imagine. Although she did know you were married.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're at that point. Trouble. You know, look, you've already proven yourself to be a right dodgy fella, right? When I say dodgy, that isn't dodgy in a criminal sense, right? But you're a bit of a Jack the Lad who's very much a ladies' man, a Lothario, or could be a sex addict. We get to the bottom of this later on, right? The only way to clear that addiction, Dad, is you have to keep going. You have to keep going until you just can't bear it any longer. There's another story attached to that as well.
That was a stupid thing to do. To put it solved the problem. They got talking.
We got the decorating done.
Yeah, she got the decorating done, and Lynn still. Well, when she found out about Tina, we went down to Sheppey to caravan I had, and spent the night there. Made love.
I bet like a good one. Did she perform her absolute best?
Done her best, I suppose, woo me back.
Isn't that the wildest thing, right? Because it is, like, you know, a scorned woman will go.
I ended up with a nosebleed.
Now, all of that has brought Larry to a nosebleed. We're going to continue with this one tomorrow. So do hit your notification bell, because there's going to be another Happy as Larry upload tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please just click that subscribe button, give us a like, make a comment. If you've got any questions for my dad, chuck them in the comment section and I'll ask them. We've got quite a few more to do, but there's going to be another one coming up tomorrow. Stay tuned to YouTube. Stay tuned to Old Boy TV.